Hello guys, you're welcome to my channel. My name is Temitayo. In today's tutorial, I'll be teaching you on how to cut this shirred or smoke-tiered maxi gown. I'll implore you to watch this video till the end so that you won't miss any tips or details. So let's get to the working table. Don't mind my diagram. This is something we are going to be using. Now this is the upper part and it has two tiers. So now for the first, we need the measurements we need. Now we need our gown length and we need our half length. So now my gown length is 54 inches and my half length is 17 inches. So that means this half, I'll be using our, from here to here is going to be our half length, but then I want it to be a tube like this upper part. So it's going to be like off shoulder. So I'm going to minusing 4 inches from this 17 inches. So 17 minus 4 is going to give me 13 inches. So this is going to give me 13. This is going to be 13 inches. Now I'm going to add 1 inch here for sewing allowance, 1 inch here for sewing allowance. That makes it 2. So this is 15 inches. So now to get the amount of fabric, the width of what we are going to fold, I need the largest part of my upper measurement, which is my bust. So my bust is 41 inches. So my bust is 41 inches. Let me use this to raise this up so that we can see. So my bust is 41 inches. So what I'm going to be doing for my bust now, I'm going to be dividing my bust into 2. I'm going to be dividing it into 2. I'm not going to be dividing it into 4. So if I divide it into 2, I get 20.5. So I got 20.5. So this 20.5 that I got, I'm going to be adding extra 12 inches for the shirring allowance. That is 20.5 plus 12 inches. That is the smocking allowance. So this will give me 20.5 plus 12 inches. This will give me 32.5. So 32.5 inches. So I'm going to round it up to 33 inches. So you understand that. So now it means the length of the upper part is 15 inches and the width is 33. So I'm going to cut this 33 twice. So that will be for the upper part 33 inches by 15 inches. So this is length and this is the width. So I'm going to cut this twice. So I'm going to cut a rectangular fold like this, that is 33 and by 15. I'm going to cut 2 of this, one for the front and one for the back. So that is just for the upper part. So now to get our lower part, remember our gown length is 54 inches and our half length is 17 inches. So to get this down part, I'm going to subtract 54 minus 17. So 54 minus 17 gives me 37 inches. So that means for this down part I need 37 inches, but you can see that it's 2 tiers. So now because it is 2 tiers, I'm going to be dividing this 37. I'm going to be dividing this 37 into 2. So that will be 37 divided by 2. So 37 divided by 2, I got 18.5. That means this is going to be 18.5. This one too is going to be 18.5. Do you understand that? So this is going to be 18.5 in length, this is going to be 18.5 in length, but then I need half inch to join to the upper part and I need half inch to join to the lower part. So now that gives me 1. That is half inch here, half inch here, that is 1. So that will give me 19.5 inches. So now this is the first tier that we are working on. So now the length of the first tier is 19.5 inch. So now to get the width of this upper tier, so this is the first tier, this is the second tier. Now to get the width of this, we already had plus 1 inch to here, so this is 19.5. So whatever you use here, remember we got 33 inches. So since we said we are going to cut 2 of this, so that will be 33 in 2 places, that's 66. So the width of the first tier will be that's 33 by 2, so that will be 66. So the first tier will be first tier will be 66 inches by 19.5. So a rectangle like this, the length will be 19.5 inches and the width will be 66 inches. Now to get the second tier, remember we said the length is 18.5, but I will be needing half inch to join to the first tier, and this lower part I'm going to be aiming with 1 inch. So 1 inch plus half inch, that's 1.5. So 1.5 plus this 18.5, so that will give me 18.5 plus 1.5, so that gives me 20 inches. So that gives me 20 inches. That means the second tier is going to be 20 inches in length, and the width, what we got for the width of this one is 66 inches. So I'm just going to, so that 66 inches, I'm just going to multiply it by 1.5. So 66 inches by 1.5, so it gives me 99 inches. So the second tier is going to be 20 inches by 99 inches. So this is the measurement we are needing. So what we are going to cut out now, the first one, we need 33 inches by 15 inches. That is for the upper bodice. Then first tier, we need 66 inches by 19.5. Then the second tier, we'll be needing 99 inches by 20 inches. So this is what we are going to be cutting out. So don't forget, we are cutting two of this. So we are just going to be a straight rectangle, and this is going to be a straight rectangle. So guys, I just want to call our attention to this the second tier that I multiply by 1.5. If you have enough fabrics, I'm using 3 yards of fabrics, so if you have enough fabrics, like 4 yards of fabric, you can multiply yours by 2. So instead of multiplying it by 1.5, you can multiply it by 2, depending on how full you want it to be. And this 66, you can still decide to add to it. Maybe you can add 10 inches to it. Just you always want it to be very big on you, you want the gathers to be very full. You can increase this width, and you can increase this by, you can multiply this by 2 inches. I hope you get that. So guys, remember the first one that we are cutting out, the first tier, this upper bodice, so I said is 33 by 15 inches. So I'm just going to measure it for you to see. You can see this is 15 inches and it's by 33, and I have 2 of this. So that means I'm going to be sharing. Smocking is also sharing. So in case I'm using, I can be interchanging what I'm saying. So this is the front, and this is the back. So we are going to share it like this. And guys, remember this first tier, 66 by 19.5. So this is a long stripe of fabric. The width is, you can see, the width is 19.5, while the length is 19.5, while the width is 66 inches. So it's a long rectangle. The second tier, so this is the second tier. Can you see how long it is? So this is it, and it's 99 inches by 20. Right. So guys, this is the thread I'll be using, and I think this exists in, I've only seen it in black and white. So you can see that is this is the sharing is, so I think this is 200 naira from the market. So you can see that is can you see that is drawing. So this is what I'm going to be using to share. But then and these are my ruler. Based on experience, I've noticed that when sharing the upper part of your upper bodice, you'll be needing up to 4 or 5 of this. So we are going to be rolling it manually. You're going to be rolling it manually, so you're not going to stretch it. So just roll it with your hand. So this is going to go underneath your machine, while this, you're going to pass this on the top of your machine. I don't like to use industrial machine. I prefer to use the blackhead. The industrial machine, the settings is kind of, I usually get the setting on my blackhead more than that of my industrial machine. So now, before sharing, what I'm going to do, this is the right side and this is the wrong side. On the right side, I'm going to pick one. So this is the upper part. So okay, let me use this as the upper part. So I'm just going to fold in 1/2 inch twice. So I'm going to sew with normal thread, not with my shirring. So I'm going to sew it like that. So after sewing is going to be my upper part. So I'm going to do the same thing to this one. So guys, can you see what I said? So I've I sew it 1/2 inch. So, and I did the same thing for the second one. So what I'm going to do now, I'm going to make the right side to face each right side. Take one side like this, and I'm going to go and join. I'm going to join one side like this. So I'm going to join by 1/2 inch. So guys, I've joined the sides. Now I have 2 long stripe. So can you see what I have? So this is the joining. This is the joining. So I have 2 long stripe now. I'm going to be sewing 1/2 inch. 1/2 inch. You can just rule it with your chalk, 1/2 inch across. So when you are setting your blackhead machine, make sure this thing is at the lowest part. So if it's, I think the lowest part is 6 inches. 6, I don't know, 6 is not in inches, 6. So make sure it's down like so. Then this is my old shuttle. I don't use my old shuttle to shear fabric. I use a new shuttle to shear fabric, simply because this old shuttle is rust already, so it's kind of tight already. But this one is still new, so it will be loose. It will be looser than this one that you have been using. So I prefer you use this new Shirring Elastic. So that's basically the settings you need when sharing shuttle to when you are sharing. So you just put your sharing like this, your ruler, and you can see it will come out effortlessly, very easy. It will be coming out, unlike if I use it with this one, it will be hard. It will be stretching the. So guys, I'm going to sew on the right side. This is the rough side, this is the right side. So now this is my fabric. I'm just going to be sharing across like so. So this is what I'm going to be doing. I'm going to sew on this first half, on this 1/2 inch. I'm going to sew on it. So I'm going to start like this and start. Look at the little that I just did. I have this effect already. So I'll continue. So can you see what I have already? So I'll continue like so. So for you to know that this fabric is shirring very well, this is how the back is going to look like. So when I get to this side, I'm just going to pull this up and turn my fabric. So I'm going to bring it out, but I'm not going to cut it, and I'm going to start from, so this is what I just shared here. So I'm going to start from another ½ inch here. So that is what I'm going to share. So this is the ½ inch, and I'll make sure my fabric is well arranged and so guys, another way that this can be easy for you is when you finish one line, cut out, but not too close to what you finish sewing, and just start from the beginning again and you continue. So remember, we are sewing ½ inch apart from So guys, I've been able to share 6 lines, and this is what I have. Can you see what I have? So this is what I have for 6 lines. Can you see that it's so beautiful? Can you see this? So it's so nice, it's so stretchy. So this is what you have. So can you see it? So I'm just going to go ahead and do the remaining. So guys, this is what I have. This is the right side, so this is the right side. You can see that it's very stretchy. So I'm just going to go ahead and join these two together. So I'm just going to join together like this and sew with ½ inch. So guys, this is the second tier and this is the first tier. So now I'm just going to go and gather this upper part of the first tier. I'm going to gather it so that it can, you see, so that it can match up with the down part of the first two stitches. So round the lower part. So okay, so what I'm just going to pull it and gather it. I'm just going to pull it and gather it till. So guys, after I finished gathering, this is what I have. So this is the first tier. So this is the down part of the first tier. So I'm just going to join these two together. Joining the first tier and the second tier. This is what I have. Can you see? This is what I have here. So this is the first tier, and I'm going to notch it. I'm just going to join it with ½ inch down, and after joining, this is what I have. to the down part. This is what I have. So after joining this to the wrong side, and this one is the right side, so I'm going to be passing this one inside like so, and I'll take one side and join it to one side like so, and I'll sew it round with half of an inch. So guys, after sewing, you see, this is what I have down to. This is what I have. This is what I have. So what I'm just going to do now is to fold this down part. I'm just going to fold it once because it does not have rough edges, and I might also fold it like this. And this is what I have here, so I'm just going to sew it round. This is my sleeve, and it is on fold. Can you see it is on fold? Have it. So I have 18 inches. I have 18 inches by 14 inches. So 18 inches by 14 inches. So this top, I'm going to be adding elastic. So this top, I'm going to be adding elastic to it. So before adding elastic, I'm going to open it up like this, and I'm going to sew it like this round, making sure that my elastic casing can pass inside. So yes, this is the upper part where I'm going to pass my elastic casing, and this is the lower I've aimed this place. So I want to smoke here. So this is the down part. I'm going to come up by 4 inches. Can you see what I just did? Come up by 4 inches, and here too by 4 inches. So again, after running a straight line like this, my shirring is going to start from this line upward. Do you understand what I'm saying? My shirring is going to start from this line. Can you see the line? This line. So I'm going to do about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I'm going to do about 5 or 6 lines, and I'm going to do the same thing to this one. Yes. I'm gonna head to so this is just about 5. This is about 5 lines that I did here, and this is, so I'm just going to, so this is what I have. So I'm just going to pass this, just going to pass it. So guys, I'm going to do this, and I'll do the same here, and I'll do it like this, and I'll sew here with half of an inch. So guys, I fixed the sleeve to this one. I fixed it, so I'm going to show you how I'm going to fix the second sleeve. So this is the joining part of the second sleeve, this part. So I'm going to match it up with the joining of this. So I'm just going to match it like this, joining to joining, and I'm going to just sew. So guys, this is what we have. This is my sleeves. Isn't this beautiful? And this is the down part of the dress. So just follow this process when you are measuring how long you want your strap to be. For the strap that I want to put there, I measure 12 inches. So I'm going to add half inches allowance to join to the main upper bodice. So I have 13 inches here. That is half inch on this side, half inch on this side. So by the time I hold my half inch here and hold half inch here, I would have 12 inches, and there are two, but this is on fold. So the width is 1.5, because I'm going to use half inch to join the rough edges, and I'll have 1 inch later after sewing. This is the strap that I did. I made sure that this joining is hidden inside. Can you see the way it is? So this is the way I ironed it. So you see this. Thanks for watching, guys, and see you in my next video. Bye.